If you want to turn 50k into something meaningful in Nigeria's food business space, this video is built for you. It's practical, grounded, and focused on real steps people use to grow small-scale plantain chips into steady income. Before anything else, if you are serious about starting or scaling your business, subscribe now and turn on notifications. I share real business breakdowns like this that can help you avoid wasting money and time. Also like this video so more people can find it. Let's get into it. This is a breakdown of how a small plantain chips business in Nigeria can move from 50,000 naira startup capital to 500,000 naira in sales growth using simple systems, not hype. The idea is not magic, it is consistency, packaging, pricing, and distribution. Many people start this business but struggle because they treat it like a side hustle instead of a structured product business. We'll fix that mindset here. The goal is simple: learn how to buy smart, produce consistently, package properly, and sell beyond your immediate circle. That is how growth happens. Let's start with the real meaning of starting small in this business. With 50,000 naira, you're not trying to look big. You are trying to build a repeatable process. That money typically goes into raw plantain, oil, seasoning, packaging, and basic transport. The mistake most beginners make is spending too much on branding and not enough on product testing. At this stage, you should focus on finding your best chip formula. Is it crispy thin chips or slightly thick crunchy chips? Is it spicy, salty, or sweet style? You are testing what people around you actually enjoy buying repeatedly. You are not guessing. You are observing reactions and feedback. If you get this part wrong, scaling will not fix it. So the first win is consistency in taste and texture. Now, let's talk about the buying process. To scale from 50k, you must learn how to buy plantain in bulk markets like My12 or local suppliers in your area. The goal is to reduce cost per unit. One of the fastest ways beginners lose profit is buying retail instead of wholesale. Green or semi-ripe plantain works best depending on your recipe. You want plantain that is firm, not too soft, because soft plantain breaks during slicing and frying. Oil selection also matters. Reusing oil too many times affects taste and customer trust. At this stage, you should track everything: cost of plantain, oil usage, seasoning cost, and packaging. If you do not know your cost per pack, you cannot scale to 500k properly. Now, let's move into production. Production is where discipline matters. You should have a clean process for peeling, slicing, frying, and cooling. Many people rush frying and end up with soggy chips. That alone can kill your repeat customers. Slice thickness must be consistent. Uneven slices lead to uneven frying. Some burn, some stay soft. That inconsistency reduces trust in your product. After frying, chips must be properly drained. Oil residue is one of the reasons customers stop buying. People may not tell you directly, but they notice. Your goal is simple: every pack should taste the same. That is how you move from small home business to trusted brand in your area. Now, let's talk about packaging. If you are serious about scaling beyond 50k, packaging is not optional. It is a selling tool. Even simple nylon packs with a clean label can change perception. Your label should include your brand name, contact, and what the product is. You don't need expensive branding at the start. You need clarity and cleanliness. This is where many people miss opportunities. Two people can make the same chips, but the one with better packaging will always sell faster. Customers associate packaging with hygiene and quality, even when the product is similar. If you can seal your packs properly, heat sealing helps reduce contamination and increases shelf life. Now, pricing strategy. Pricing in this business is not guesswork. You must calculate cost per pack first, then add profit margin based on your market. For example, if one pack costs you 150 naira to produce, selling at 250 or 300 naira gives you room to reinvest. But if you underprice just to attract customers, you will struggle to scale. The goal is not just to sell cheap, the goal is to sell consistently and reinvest profit into more production cycles. Also, consider different pack sizes: small packs for impulse buyers, medium packs for regular customers, and larger packs for bulk buyers. Before we continue, if this is already making sense, like the video and share it. It helps others who need this information find it. Let's continue. Sales is where most people get stuck. You cannot scale a plantain chips business sitting at home waiting for buyers. we must actively distribute. Start with schools, bus stops, small shops, salons, and offices. One simple strategy is working supply. You take your product physically to shop owners and give them a small margin. When they see demand, they reorder. Another method is WhatsApp selling. Post clear product photos, price list, and availability. Consistency matters more than perfection here. At this stage, your focus is not viral marketing, it is steady daily sales. Now let's talk about customer trust. In food business, trust is everything. If a customer gets bad oil taste once, they may not come back. That is why hygiene and consistency are non-negotiable. Always package clean products. Avoid mixing new and old batches. Do not compromise quality just to increase quantity. Even small improvements like adding freshly made daily or no artificial preservatives can influence buying decisions, but only use what is true for your process. Now we move into scaling from 50k to 200k stage. At this point, you are no longer just producing alone, you are starting to think in batches. Instead of frying small portions daily, you begin to plan production days. You reinvest profits into buying more plantain in bulk. You also start tracking best-selling pack sizes. This is also where you may involve one helper during busy production days, not full employment yet, just assistance when needed. Your focus now is increasing output without losing quality. Now let's talk about distribution growth. To move beyond local sales, you need repeat buyers. Shops are your best asset. One shop that takes your products daily is better than 20 random buyers. Offer shop owners small incentives. For example, they earn 20 to 15 naira per pack depending on your margin. That motivates them to push your products. You also need reliability. If you say delivery is daily, you must deliver daily. Consistency builds your reputation faster than advertising. Now let's move into branding. At around 200k scale, you should start thinking about identity. A simple brand name, logo, and color style helps people recognize your product. You don't need expensive design. You need something clean and memorable. Branding also helps when you want to enter bigger stores or supermarkets later. People trust products that look established even if they are small inside. Now let's talk about cost control. Scaling means nothing if costs are not controlled. Track everything weekly. If plantain prices increase, adjust your pricing or portion size slightly. Do not absorb losses blindly. Also reduce waste. Burnt chips should be minimized. Oil usage should be optimized. Profit comes from small savings repeated over time. Now we move to 300k stage thinking. At this stage, your focus shifts from selling products to managing supply and demand. You may start getting more orders than you can produce alone. This is where planning matters. You may need fixed production days and fixed delivery days. You also start building a small customer list, shops, individuals, and repeat buyers. Your business is no longer random, it is structured. Now let's talk about marketing. You don't need complicated ads, simple content works. Show your frying process, packaging, and deliveries. People trust what they see. Short videos perform better than long explanations. Consistency on social media builds awareness over time. Now let's move into handling competition. In plantain chips business, competition is normal. Many people sell similar products. What makes you different is consistency, packaging, and reliability. Do not fight on price alone. Compete on quality and trust. If another seller reduces price, stay steady and focus on your loyal customers. Now let's talk about scaling to 500k level. At this stage, you are combining everything: production, distribution, branding, and reinvestment. You're no longer thinking daily profit, you are thinking weekly circles. You may also start supplying events, parties, or bulk buyers. This is where proper record keeping becomes important. Now, let's talk about money management. Do not spend all profits. Reinvest at least part of it into production growth. Separate business money from personal money. Even a simple notebook or phone note system is enough at the start. Now, final growth mindset. This business grows through repetition, same process, better execution. Many people fail not because this business is bad, but because they stop too early. Consistency beats motivation in this game. Before you go, subscribe if you haven't. If you want more breakdowns like this, comment plantain so I know you want more food business content. Like this video, share it, and stay consistent with whatever you start. The goal is simple: start small, stay structured, and grow step by step.